Imagine standing on the edge of the Australian outback, where vast expanses of land stretch out endlessly. You see a single helicopter hovering above, effortlessly controlling a herd of 81,000 cattle scattered across 1.3 million acres. This is no longer the realm of cowboy legends or the hard work of hundreds of ranchers. It's the modern age of cattle ranching, where technology has completely transformed the industry. At the heart of it, innovations in drones, helicopters, and automated systems have revolutionized how cattle are managed. But what if I told you that this is just the tip of the iceberg? The cattle industry is undergoing a massive shift, one that is as technological as it is awe-inspiring. And this isn't just happening in Australia, it's happening across the world. Here at Infinite Farming, we take you behind the scenes of this high-tech revolution. From vast herds in remote outposts to the complex logistics of moving cattle across continents, we're diving into the future of farming. Stick around as we uncover the shocking and unexpected truths about this global industry. In today's world, the cattle industry is no longer about small-scale farms or traditional herding methods. It's a high-stakes business, driven by efficiency, productivity, and cutting-edge technology. Australia, one of the largest cattle ranching countries, manages a herd of nearly 30 million cattle. These cattle are spread across some of the most challenging terrains on Earth, from the arid deserts of the outback to lush pastures in the south. The sheer scale of this operation is mind-blowing. Imagine trying to manage a herd of 81,000 cattle. Yes, 81,000, spread over an area the size of a small country. In the past, this would have been a job for dozens of ranchers, relying on horseback riding and days of hard labor. But today, it's all about speed and precision. Helicopters have become the ultimate tool in managing these enormous herds. With the right technology, a task that once required 3 days and 20 people can now be completed in a matter of hours with just one pilot. The sheer scale of this transformation is staggering, and it's happening not just in Australia, but also across the globe. In fact, in places like the US and South America, the demand for beef has never been higher. As the world's appetite for beef increases, ranchers are turning to technology not just to survive, but to thrive in an increasingly competitive market. The cattle industry has become a multi-billion-dollar business where every second, every ounce of efficiency counts. And with ranches getting larger and more geographically dispersed, the technology that drives them must be faster, smarter, and more adaptable than ever. When you picture a ranch, you probably think of cowboys riding horseback, working together to corral cattle. But the reality is much more modern and much more high-tech. Enter helicopters and drones, two of the most powerful tools in cattle ranching today. Helicopters are used to survey vast lands and move herds, often flying at low altitudes to round up cattle from miles away. The speed and efficiency they offer have made them indispensable, especially in regions like the Australian outback, where the terrain is too rugged for traditional methods. But helicopters are just the beginning. Drones are increasingly being used to survey herds, monitor cattle health, and even track the movements of individual animals. These aerial devices offer a level of control that was unimaginable just a few decades ago. They can monitor large herds without disturbing the animals, allowing ranchers to assess cattle health, locate animals that may be sick or lost, and even spot predators from a distance. The combination of helicopters and drones is completely reshaping the way ranchers operate, enabling them to manage vast territories with precision and ease. What's even more groundbreaking is the development of automated drone systems that can work in tandem with helicopters. In some cases, drones are sent out ahead to scout the area, marking the location of the cattle and ensuring that the helicopter pilot has all the information they need to efficiently round them up. This synergy between drones and helicopters allows ranchers to cover even more ground in less time. It's a perfect example of how the industry is embracing new technologies to maintain its competitive edge. It's not every day you get to witness cows flying, but in certain parts of the world, it's a surprisingly common sight. Helicopters are sometimes used to transport cattle from one location to another, particularly when the terrain is too difficult to access by road. Picture this: a helicopter hovering over rugged mountain ranges, a herd of cows suspended beneath it, flying through the air like something out of a sci-fi movie. This isn't just a dramatic image, it's a necessary solution for ranchers managing large herds over difficult terrains. The ability to transport cattle in this way allows ranchers to quickly relocate their herds to new grazing grounds or bring them to markets. It's an efficient, cost-effective solution that saves time and ensures cattle are transported safely, even across challenging landscapes. And it's not just happening in Australia. In parts of the United States, particularly in the West, ranchers are using helicopters to move cattle between pastures, corral them for medical checkups, even deliver them to auction sites. This technological leap has allowed ranchers to cover more ground in less time, increasing their productivity and reducing the labor costs that once dominated the industry. Beyond logistics, this method of moving cattle has sparked some interesting discussions about animal welfare. By using helicopters, ranchers are able to minimize the stress cattle experience during transport. Traditional methods like long drives or transport by truck can be physically taxing for the animals, whereas flying them reduces the time they spend in transit and minimizes exposure to harsh conditions. Cattle farming isn't just about managing the herd, it's also about ensuring the animals are healthy and well-nourished. Advances in technology have made it possible to optimize the nutritional intake of cattle, ensuring they receive the right balance of nutrients to grow strong and healthy. One of the most impressive innovations in this area is the silage feed mixer. These machines are capable of mixing up to 30 tons of feed per hour, precisely adjusting the proportions of corn, grass, and other nutrients to ensure every cow gets what it needs. What's even more surprising is that these machines can operate autonomously, adjusting the feed blend based on the age, size, and needs of the animals. This kind of precision feeding helps optimize cattle growth, improve milk yields, and ensure that ranchers can manage large herds without worrying about inconsistent feeding practices. It's just another way that technology is improving the efficiency and sustainability of cattle ranching. Moreover, these advanced systems don't just mix feed, they also monitor cattle health. Using sensors, the systems can identify early signs of malnutrition or illness and adjust the feed accordingly. This ensures that each animal gets the precise nutrients it needs to stay healthy, which can significantly reduce veterinary costs and improve herd longevity. This kind of tech-driven care is leading to a new era of smarter, more efficient farming practices. Maintaining cleanliness on a cattle ranch isn't just about aesthetics, it's crucial for animal health. Cattle can be susceptible to diseases if their living environment isn't kept clean. This is where another technology comes in, the self-propelled barn cleaner. This innovative device moves along fixed rails, efficiently collecting waste and keeping barns free from contaminants that could harm the cattle. The system is designed to operate at a speed of 5 miles per hour, and it can hold up to 25,500 gallons of waste, making it ideal for large operations. By reducing the need for manual labor, the self-propelled barn cleaner helps ensure that the barn remains sanitary and that disease transmission is minimized. It's a small innovation, but one that's had a big impact on maintaining herd health and ensuring a safe, clean environment for cattle. What's even more impressive is the environmental benefit of such systems. The cleaner's efficiency not only helps prevent disease, but also ensures that waste is properly managed, reducing the environmental footprint of cattle farming. The use of technology in waste management makes it easier to recycle waste for other uses, like producing biogas or fertilizer. This is part of a growing trend towards sustainable farming practices that are becoming increasingly important in today's world. Once cattle reach their ideal market weight, they need to be transported to international markets. This is no small feat. The transportation process involves specialized containers that are equipped with ventilation systems, temperature control, and even automated feeding systems. These containers are designed to ensure that the cattle are comfortable and well cared for during the long journey to the market. What's truly fascinating is the level of attention to detail that goes into these transportation systems. The containers are designed to minimize stress and injury, with stable restraints that keep the cattle secure during rough travel. They also feature built-in sanitation systems that ensure the animals stay clean and comfortable, even on long journeys that can last days or weeks. These innovations help ensure that cattle arrive at their destination healthy and ready for the next step in the beef production process. These advancements in transportation aren't just beneficial to ranchers, they also have significant positive effects on animal welfare. By reducing stress and injuries during transit, these systems contribute to healthier cattle and ultimately higher quality beef. This means that the global demand for high-quality beef can be met without compromising the well-being of the animals involved. The journey from cattle ranch to dinner plate is a complex and meticulous process that involves multiple stages. From breeding and raising cattle to slaughtering and processing, each step in the beef production cycle requires careful management to ensure the end product is safe, high quality, and in compliance with international regulations. The beef industry is highly regulated, with strict standards for hygiene, animal welfare, and food safety. Cattle are monitored closely for signs of illness, and once they are slaughtered, the meat is carefully processed and inspected to ensure it meets the highest standards. This commitment to quality and safety ensures that beef consumers are getting a product that's not only delicious, but also safe to eat. Moreover, the beef production cycle is increasingly embracing technological advancements. Automation in slaughterhouses is improving efficiency, reducing the risk of human error, and ensuring that meat is processed in a way that adheres to the highest hygiene standards. Technologies like RFID tags help track each animal's history, making it easier to trace meat back to its source in the event of any safety concerns. The future of beef production is one of greater transparency, automation, and precision. The cattle industry is evolving at an astonishing rate, thanks to the integration of cutting-edge technologies and innovative solutions. From helicopters rounding up herds in the outback to automated feed mixers and advanced transport systems, the future of cattle ranching is here, and it's more high-tech than ever. As these technologies continue to evolve, the future of farming looks increasingly automated, more efficient, and far less labor-intensive. The question is, what comes next? Will we see fully automated ranches, where technology does all the work, or is this just the beginning of even greater innovations? Thank you for joining us on this journey into the future of farming. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Infinite Farming, and turn on notifications for more stories about how technology is shaping the world of agriculture. See you in the next one.